I was thinking about it in the toilet. Knee pads are like a serious relationship. When you first get your new knee pads, you're not sure whether you should trust them or not, whether this relationship is going to work, but it's all exciting because it's new, it's something you've never done before, so you're thinking, yeah, this is good, and each time you've finished seeing that person skating the knee pads, all you want to do is skate them again. They may get a bit worn out and wrecked and wet and damaged in some places, but you don't care because you still just want to use them again. And then through years of experience, you gain trust for the knee pad, just like the relationship, and you're able to excel yourself further because you have that trust. So you're able to take yourself to newer levels much more quickly than you would have been if you didn't have that trust. But then when something happens and your trust is knocked, you hurt your knee or you get cheated on, then your trust is knocked completely down again. And then you're unsure, and it's harder for you to get back to the levels you were at before, and you think you might not even be able to get back to those levels again. But eventually you will get your trust back, and you forget about the last time, and you move over it, and then you start to excel again. That was all I was saying.
When exactly are you starting your counselling?
Boys, do you like pads? Oh, call now and you could have this new Excite knee pad. Smooth silicone gel from the states of California. Call now.
You could have a glass
You
or
could
a
have this
976
beer, or you could have a 976 wallet. But I want this beer. Mummy, did you say 976 wallets? They're so cool, I'm going to tell all my friends. Ah, rubbish beer. Stick with the wallet. Stick with the wallet, folks.
Skating, BMXing, quad skating, any one of these physical sports, any one of them are so good for people. So good for people. You know, people who are dyslexic suddenly learn about spinning, and it's now proven that if that's the frontal lobes of your brain that help you to spin, and if you learn how to spin, your dyslexia suddenly diminishes by 20%. So that's the real shame. The real shame is that people are thinking that they've got to do one sport or another sport, or we're not going to do that because it's not cool, when in fact they teach you, skating and skateboarding and BMXing teach you some really important basic laws. Oh, actually we're just about to pass Skaters Paradise. In fact, there's a sign for Skaters Paradise there.
Which is still up, right?
Which is still up for some reason.
Yeah, funny enough.
It's become a I don't even know what it's become, a computer, a laptop repairs. It seems to do everything. It seems to be a computer shop, and one of these ones where you can go on the internet for free, or for £3. Oh, it is an internet shop.
That's what's become.
Yeah.
Where is he, Arch?
It's in the back of Skaters Paradise, when we first built a ramp in the back of Skaters Paradise. That's probably 3 weeks after we opened the shop.
Now, I shall show you some simple tricks. Excellent! Range man. Oh my God. You there? Cross you. Work it till 880. Whoa! Cross rock it. Hey there. Hey there. Not the there.
Does it mean that you actually had the shop, like, when you were on quads?
Yeah, well, when we opened the shop, I still quadded and rollerbladed.
When did Skaters Paradise start?
95? Long time ago.
How did you guys predict it? Or was it just plain lucky?
It was only going to be, Skaters Paradise was going to be it was meant to be just a skate park. We were going to get a skate park built. We were going to try and do an indoor skate park because we could see skating on the rise. And we were going to have a small shop inside the skate park. That was the idea. But then the skate park, it was hard to find a building to do the skate park for the money. So we decided to do a shop with a ramp out the back instead. And that's how it started.
You started Skates Paradise about 94, 95, and the big inline boom was on 96.
Yes.
So how did you predict it?
But it was flourishing, it was growing quite quickly, and there was a great deal of excitement amongst young people about a new sport. And I learned from when I was a kid that that's what happens with things. If there's a sense of a new beginning, then it'll usually become rather like a seed. It'll usually grow into a flower. But the boys were skating one evening, and got about 15 or 16 kids inside a skate rink, all choosing names for the skate shop, and they chose Skaters Paradise, and then we spent the next day working out approximately how the shop front would look.
Hi, we're in East London, Leighton, we're outside Skaters Paradise. My name's Matt King, and as you all know, I come second in the World Mini Run Championships last year. I'm also a journalist for Inline Skating Mag, but enough about me, let's go inside the shop. We're now inside Skaters Paradise. Over here you can see all the bags, up here we can see all the inline skates, then at the back you can see the t-shirts, and on the far walls all the safety equipment, helmets, all that sort of stuff.
So, get your skates on. Did you just see that? The absolute best way to learn a new move is to visualize yourself completing it successfully before attempting it. Here's aggressive skater Matt King.
I'm just going to tell myself I can do it, I know I can do it. You know, don't be scared of the rail, because it's only an object. It's not human or anything, so just go for it. My whole body went numb, and then I couldn't think about anything else. You know, I couldn't think about anything. And then suddenly there I was on the rail again. And I was in Royal, and I saw an opportunity to switch to acid, and I took it. I'm definitely obsessed with skating. I wake up, I watch a skate video, I eat some food, I write about skating, and I go out.
Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Wait, what was he doing? Flip?
Oh no.
Shit!
I didn't understand a thing.
Or what about you try and fit 2 frames on each skate, like one there and one there, and you grind in the middle instead. So when you lock on a rail, you
lock on a rail.
because the gap between the middle of the rail, you're locking on here, and the rail, the other frame this side as well. What do you think? Hey, my knee. And he came out like, and I put on these jeans with a hole in the knee so that I could make this bit stick out. And he was like, "What the fuck?" What? Like, he started going crazy because it looks so good, doesn't it? I mean,
You keep shit. And you hate shit. How is this? How the fuck is it? You're such a madman.
actually, we could get Andrew with this. I could do that.
They were, and you can talk to them after the Rugrats. But I hear not only do you do this sort of skating, you also do a bit like disco skating.
Well, actually, I'm going to give you a bit of an example.
Right, okay, go ahead, show us what you can do.
Wow, that was the top. Wow.
Did you love that, Alpha?
Wow. I'm actually melting right now.